Oh hi, thanks for watching my video. So a little while ago I made a video where we took some of the characters from Willow Creek in The Sims 4, not all of them, but I guess you could say the most iconic ones, and we switched their genders, just to see what they would look like if they were the opposite gender. So I thought today we would do the same thing, only in Oasis Springs. There are only really 3 families that I want to do this with. Obviously we've got to do the Landgraabs. And if we're going to do the Landgraabs, we got to do Johnny Zest. And then, of course, we're also going to be doing the Caliente household, including Don Lothario. So that's basically the goal of today's video. Feeling a bit lazy today, so we're doing a bit more of a low effort video today. So Johnny Zest, let's start with you, modifying Cass. So I think for Johnny Zest, let's turn you into a female, see what you look like. Oh, not bad, not bad. Quite a long face, but, you know, definitely something we can work with. So I think for Johnny Zest, or actually, what should we name her? Joanna Zest? So same as before, I'm not going to do anything to change their actual features. I can't, like, fuck around with what their lips look like. I can't give them a nose job or anything like that. We do have to use the features that they actually have. But I can do a few things, like use a little bit of skin overlay just to smoothen things out a little bit. We can reshape those eyebrows. If you don't know the backstory, which I think most of us do, but Joanna Zest is the child of Geoffrey and Nancy Landgraab, who was basically disowned from the family, and we don't know why. Could potentially be because Joanna wanted a career in comedy. It's not really been specified as to why, but I think whatever happened, this sim is obviously a bit rebellious. So we're going to go for a rebellious look. I'm thinking a few piercings, maybe we'll get some hair dye. Things that I personally wouldn't consider rebellious, but, you know, conservative family like the Landgraabs, maybe they probably would. So I'm going to go to my custom content hair, and I'm going to see if I can find a hairstyle that I can add some colour to, like maybe a cheeky little bit of ombre, something like that. I mean, even this could work. I know it's not like a bright colour or anything, but, you know, I don't hate that. That could work for Joanna Zest. I think I might go with that. Well, let's just see how we go. I want to go sort of heavy on the eyes. Just some, like, dark eyeshadow, maybe. I don't know. This just kind of looks like she's a bit sleep deprived. Still not 100% sure on the eyeshadow, but you know what? Let's just pad it out and see how we go. We'll stick some eyeliner on. Obviously we got to get some lashes. I don't know how I forgot to do the lashes. Okay, that's better. She seems a bit grumpy, doesn't she? It's really hard fighting the urge not to try and turn that frown upside down, but can't really interfere with her natural lip shape. Okay, that will do for now. I might change her makeup depending on what clothing I put her in. All depends if I can find something that suits that kind of grungy aesthetic that we seem to be going for. I'm kind of trying to end up with both the kids, so Malcolm and Joanna, although Malcolm will be known as something else. I kind of want to end up with them looking like obvious opposites, you know, like one of them is clearly the rebellious one, whereas with Malcolm we're going to go for a very preppy look. Alright, Joanna, I'm not going to give you a boob job, but I am just going to contour those tits a little bit, okay? There you go. You're welcome. I mean, I do kind of want to show, like, a bit of skin, because we have been cut off from the Landgraabs, so we do sort of have to dress in a way that I imagine would bring shame upon that family. Could potentially go for a top like this, maybe. I guess it depends what we can match it with. Oh, those trousers are really nice. Quite like those. Do they have them in black? Oh, I quite like these. What are these called? Palazzo pants? I bought a pair of palazzo pants once, but I'm too short. I can't wear them. They just look ridiculous on me. Oh, fuck it. We're going to go palazzo. It looks like they're quite long on Joanna as well. Okay, now I think, given that we are a comedian, unless I've just totally made that up, but I'm sure we are a comedian, so we spend a lot of time on stage, I think we probably would take pride in our appearance. So we'd get our nails done. We'd probably have a few rings. Maybe a werewolf ring, you know, we'd have quite edgy style, I think. Yeah, look at that, so many rings. Okay, that's good. Now I know what we're wearing. I actually think the makeup kind of suits it a bit more, but we could maybe grab a little necklace or something. Okay. Joanna, you look gorgeous. You look ready to take centre stage. I'm glad that I did Joanna first now, because that's a good comparison for me when it comes to Malcolm. Should we maybe... tattoos? Should we maybe... I kind of want something on her torso. Do we have any torso tattoos? We can get back tattoo. We'll get the stars. Do we have any... We don't have any torso tattoos, really? Oh, we do have this one, but is that going to take away... Oh, that one takes away from my tits. No, boobs are too important. Well, we do have some stars here that you can sort of see, so there is that. Okay, Zest, I think you're done. So I guess it'll probably make sense if we now head over to the Landgraab household. Okay. Very curious to see what Nancy will look like as a male sim, but I'm going to start off with Malcolm. And Malcolm will be called... I don't want to go Mimi because that's too close to home. Mallory. There we go. Okay, Malcolm. Or Mallory. Sorry, Mallory. Get some smoothness on you. These eyebrows are just ridiculous. Okay, Mallory Landgraab. We definitely want something... I do want something with a headband, because I feel like that's kind of like, I don't know, Bible school vibes. And I'm not seeing any others that look like they might match this as well. I'm sort of on the fence about the hair colour, because I want her to still look like Malcolm Landgraab, but I don't know. I do sort of want to dye our hair. Alright, you know what? I'm making an executive decision. We're just going to change the shade slightly. No one likes the bright yellow. It just doesn't work. Okay. I do have like a few all-in-one outfits that could potentially work with this. I mean, I would even say something like this, like Jackie Kennedy style, but even this is a bit too short. If it came down to just above the knee, then maybe. Choices. I mean, this could be an option. I know Luna Villarreal wears this, but it is quite preppy, isn't it? It's just so far, it's the closest thing I can find to, like, the level of preppy that I want. Okay, this is what I have so far. Let's just see if we can find something to go with it. And if we can't, then we'll just go back to the tops. Okay, I think we're going to wear this outfit. This took way too long. This took way longer than it should have. It was just really difficult to find anything to go with this blouse, and I'm still not completely happy that it goes, but you know what? It goes enough for me. And maybe we'll do a little bit of gloss, just some light lip gloss. And I think we'll call it a day with Mallory. Okay, Nancy, let's turn you into Nigel. Quite a beard you've grown there. Okay, let's just take all of the accessories off. I'm going to take away the beard for now. Okay. Do you know what, actually? That hairstyle, it's funny that Nigel has this hairstyle because I did have in mind with Nancy that I was going to look for something slicked back. Nigel, you read my mind. Just do a quick check and see if there's anything that might suit us a bit better. Do you know what? Thinking about it, I am going to be doing the Calientes, and I actually think that this hairstyle would suit Dina Caliente a bit better. So we will change Nigel's hairstyle. To what? I don't know yet. I mean, even this is kind of similar, isn't it? Similar enough. And I think maybe we'll get like a little bit of stubble, shall we? Quite like the idea of a waistcoat. I don't know, probably something quite formal. I almost feel like Nigel would just wear a suit. I just have to find some pants that match our suit jacket, because we definitely wouldn't be mismatching. Nigel would not be wearing black trousers with a jacket like this. We would be wearing a whole suit that would have cost lots of money. Is this the same colour? I don't know, the shade might be slightly off. That might be the closest we can get for now, though. Is there anything that's a closer match? No, I don't think so. Smart business shoes. Okay, Nigel. Looking good. Now let's just make up your wife, Georgia. Georgia, looking stunning, babe. Let's just wax those eyebrows a little bit. I imagine Georgia to be quite a meek character. Sort of standing in the background behind her successful husband. So I guess what I'm trying to say is Georgia would not be looking very loud. I don't think we'll be using any bright colours. This is not a Vita Alto situation. Maybe something like this could work. Get lashes, but quite subtle lashes. We'll just go for like a neutral palette. In fact, I think the only makeup we'll put on is just a tiny bit of lippy. There we go, just a little bit like that, understated. I'm going to do this in a funny order because I do want you to wear tights and heels. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm under athletic. Okay, let's just do all of that again. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we would wear tights and just a light heel, nothing too high. And I think we would go for a skirt. Quite like a high-waisted one, ideally. Is there maybe like a white top that might go with this? I think a button-up shirt would be ideal. I mean, even something like that could work. I mean, that is a shirt, but it's a little bit too scruffy. Could we maybe wear the same shirt that Mallory is wearing? I don't know, I feel like it kind of works though, and I quite like the idea that her daughter is dressing like her. Yeah, I think I'm kind of sold on this, I quite like it. And then finally, a little bit of nail varnish, just a nude colour, perfect. So now we have Georgia, her husband Nigel, and their daughter Mallory. Alright guys, enjoy your new lives, I'm going to go to the Calientes. Okay. I mean, some of the work has been done for me because they've already had their little EA makeovers. So Dina, I'm going to start with you because I think you would be basically another Don Lothario. I think you'd be a bit of a heartbreaker. But I don't want to name you Don. Instead, I'm going to name you Dean. Although you don't look as... Although you do have quite a lot of bags under your eyes. Maybe we'll just get a little bit of concealer for that. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're going to go for the slicked back look. Do we want a mustache? Maybe. Could make it match our eyebrows and then that way it doesn't look so out of place. So for Dina, I'm thinking something pink or red. Something that would remind you of Valentine's Day. I'm thinking like tight jeans and either a button-up shirt or a shirt with a blazer with like a flower in it. Looking for something quite specific, clearly. That one's a bit too middle-aged man on holiday. I mean, we could go for a leather jacket, maybe. That could also be an option. I don't hate that. I quite like it, actually. We do have a few, like, shirts here, but I don't know, now that I've seen the leather jacket, my head's been turned. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna wear the leather jacket and then some, like... Just some jeans, but some quite tight jeans. Let's see. I mean, these are quite tight. Quite like the ripped jeans, though. I almost prefer the ones we started with. What were they? Laundry day ones, I think. Let's just take a quick look and see which ones look better. So those ones, or laundry day? Those ones, laundry day. I think laundry day looked better. Would we wear trainers or would we wear boots? I don't know. I'm sort of... I feel like I'm going for more of an Italian style, which makes me feel like we would possibly wear boots. Dina Caliente, you're looking good, man, looking good. Okay, Dina Caliente. So I think for you, we're going to go in a very different direction. Nina, we will call you Noel. See, I think Nina is quite a spiritual sim. I think she's a lot more, like, bohemian than her sister. So we're going down a different route with Noel. I think we're going for... He's sort of already transformed with the sort of shirt I'd put on him. Like flowy sort of clothes. Kind of looks like he spent a few months on some kind of retreat. That kind of vibe, you know? I don't have a colour palette in mind though, which might make this take quite a long time, but... All I know is I want something that's like flowy. Something Jesus-y. This here could be a contender, possibly. Also maybe this. Just a simple t-shirt. This is quite a good one. Especially if we had some like chest hair. Hang on, let me just... Torso hair. Yeah, that could work. Possibly. I don't know what kind of trousers I would put with it though. Hard to choose, hard to choose. There aren't as many flowy shirts as I thought there were. I just want to look like our horizons have been broadened by going travelling and living in Vietnam for 2 weeks. Maybe something like this. It's kind of flowy. We've got our chest hair on show. We look like we take pride in our appearance but don't take ourselves too seriously, even though we definitely do. To be honest, I don't think it really matters what we pair this with. I think this works fine, and then we'll wear some sandals, I think. Okay, I think we look like we discovered ourselves. And then Katrina, I think we're going to have her somewhere in the middle. I'm just going to call her Ken. Maybe we'll just have your beard match your hair. Even out your skin a little bit, Ken. Take years off, your little bit of Botox. There we go. So I do have an idea for Ken. I think we are just going to go for something really simple. I'm just going to go for a button-up shirt. I don't know what colour yet, but I know that we're going to wear some jeans with it. So let's put the jeans on and then see what colour shirt looks best. Let's see. I think maybe a deep colour. Kind of just wish there was like a deep rose, a deep red, you know? Because I think Ken is also a bit of a Lothario. I mean, he's older now, so he doesn't have as much game as he used to. But, you know, Dean is definitely taken after his dad. So Ken is like, you know, an almost retired Lothario. And then finally, we have Donny Boy. Don, you are going to become Drew. Okay, Drew, we'll just take some of those accessories off. Already I'm seeing a few jobs that can be done, Drew. You look like you've had a bit of a hard life. Let's get some overlays on you. Let's pluck those eyebrows. Work with me now, Drew. Work with me, okay? I think we're going to go hoop earrings, thick lashes, bright red lippy. And I think we'll do, well, let's just see what we have. Quite like something long and flowy. Something kind of windswept, you know? I mean, this could work. We also have this one. Does cover up the earrings, though. I think maybe our first choice. And I think I would like for us to wear a dress. I just have to try not to make it too similar to Bella's dress. Because I was thinking maybe a red dress, but actually, I don't know. That might be a bit too similar. Blue is nice. I'm thinking either this dress or this one. I think I prefer this one. Maybe we'll just... Okay, and then we'll stick some heels on. Get our nails done. We would like the long nails. And then maybe some kind of necklace. Something like this, maybe. In silver to match the earrings. Yeah, valuable necklace for a valuable girl. Well, Drew, I think you're done. So we have Ken Caliente, his sons Dean and Noel, and their housemate, Drew Lothario. Well, that was the main characters of Oasis Springs. That's what they look like if you switch their genders. And on that note, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. You know I love it when you do that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.